Hello, everyone. Having fun tonight? Yes, yes. Well, my name is Kat, and I have to tell you, I am the ultimate Vegas cliche. Yes, they're fake. The good news is that I got a Groupon for my boot job. Even better is I got a Groupon for the other booby. Never mind, it was done by 2 different doctors. It all worked out in the end. Now, I will tell you, it is the only thing that's fake on me. Unless you count the hair color, the 2 front teeth, the watch, the nails, the personality. But hey, I live in Vegas, so it works. Now, you know you're the ultimate Vegas cliche if you've ever been straggling through Caesar's Palace with your stilettos in hand, barefoot, with your false eyelashes stuck to the side of your face. I forgot to mention those are fake too. And the next day you have to dump the glitter out of your underwear, if you are wearing any. Maybe that's where the term glitter gulch came from. Now, back in 2004, I came to Vegas on vacation, and I did some tequila shots, I got drunk, I got married by an Elvis impersonator to an Elvis impersonator. I'm so fake, I had to marry a fake Elvis. And then we spent the rest of the night playing video poker, roulette, blackjack, and craps. We both love to gamble, and craps happens to be one of my favorite games. Craps, I have a theory, was developed by prostitutes. Think about the betting terms. Come, don't come, lay, hard way, last long, all tall, small, or nothing at all. And you do reward the 6s and the 8s, the hard ones. Much more so than the hard 2s and the hard 4s. Either way, you're rolling the dice with a hooker. So a couple of weeks ago, I was at the El Cortez playing blackjack, and I noticed there was a fishy smell wafting up from the seat of my chair, and I said, "Oh my God, my leftovers! I got to get out of here before anybody associates that fishy smell with me." So I go back out on Fremont Street, and sure enough, there's a guy with a sign. He says, "Please help, I'm hungry." And I think, oh God, this guy just hit the jackpot. He's gonna eat like a king tonight. So I go up and I present him my bag of leftovers. And he looks in and he says, "I'm allergic to shellfish, honey." So feeling very, very, very dejected, I'm walking back to the El Cortez and I realize, oh my God, I can't even give the homeless man the crabs. Now, I'm a foodie, and my husband is a foodie, so we named both of our dogs after food. Now, we have 2 Chinese Shar-Peis. They're the Rinky dogs, and basically they're just overweight maniacs that run our household and lead a very, very lavish lifestyle. But they do earn their keep because they act as our home security system. So they're ready to raucously alert us if any neighbor, dog, cat, bird, cockroach, or mosquito comes within 30 feet of the house. So, of course, this pisses our neighbors off. And every once in a while, she'll yell out, the lady across the way, "Your dogs need obedience school." And I know this, I know they do, but I want to bite my tongue because I want to say, "Gladys, with your door closed and mine, I can still hear you watching Golden Girls all day long." So, we've decided that our dogs are our children, and we'd like to add to our family. So we want to add a pot-bellied pig and name it Wushu, and a Pekingese and name it Dim Sum. And then you see we'll have column A covered and column B covered, and we'll have a full Chinese-style meal. I mean family-style meal. Now my favorite food is wine, I like white, I like red. My friends can always tell when I've been drinking red wine. You guys know the Got Milk campaign with the milk mustache. Yeah. Well, yes, I get the wine mustache. Only I look like the Joker from Batman when I've been drinking red wine. So they all think that I should be the face of the red wine marketing campaign. Got Cabernet? And I did get an email from the friend the other day. He said, I know your problem. I said, oh really, what's that? He says, you have novenophobia. I said, what the hell is novenophobia? He said, it's a fear of running out of wine. No, venophobia. And I think, yeah, only when I'm with you. But I have a sign in my kitchen that says, a meal without wine is called breakfast. Well, I don't eat any breakfast. I only eat meals that allow me to imbibe. And I need it. I have been in the art business, I sell art, for 25 years. And that is tough. I know you guys are thinking, that sounds like playing in the sandbox compared to a doctor, a lawyer, a rocket scientist, or maybe a Brazilian bikini waxer. But it is tough work. I have to get up and decide what I'm going to wear to work every single day. And again, you think, not so bad. I had a mentor who once told me that every day when you get up, you have to dress like you're going to sell the most expensive painting that you have in your gallery. Well, when that painting is $5 million, it's expensive and exhausting. So honestly, I wish somebody would just sell that fucking thing so I can wear yoga pants to work every day. Now, back in the 80s, we didn't have yoga pants. We had sweatpants, and that's when I was in college, so I wore a lot of sweatpants. And I remember there was one memorable time I wore sweatpants. I was at a fraternity party. I lived it up. I did the whole thing. I made it back to my dorm room, but I woke up only 10 minutes before class was to begin. So I made the quick decision to pull on the same sweatpants as I had on the night before. Made it to class, made it through my day. Now I did get a few looks, and I'm thinking, oh, I did something really stupid, or they noticed I had on the same pants as I did the night before, one or the other. Go back to my dorm room, and my roommate says, what the hell are you dragging behind you from your sweatpants? And I look back, and I notice that my dignity is dragging behind me along with the red underwear that I had had on the night before. And that also takes me back to my 20s. I used to date a guy who ran a bar, a strip club actually, and I thought I was pretty cool because he would set me up in the VIP section, bottle service. The strippers would come hang out at my table. Sometimes the VIPs would pay the strippers to come give me a lap dance. One time he put a crown on my head even when it wasn't my birthday. Well, a week later, he comes up to me and he says, kitty cat. That's what he called me. I'm gonna bite. I said, how can I help? He said, well, Bambi can't find a babysitter, and I need her here tonight. And so it began. And let me just clarify. That wasn't her drunk boyfriend. That was her 2-year-old toddler that I would be babysitting. So I had to come up with a set of rules that was going to make me successful at this. So the first rule was, there is no dancing on tables in just your diaper. I will not be feeding dollars in your elasticized waistbands. Number 2, yes, when we're watching the movie, you can sit in my lap, but even if it's Little Mermaid, the musical, you cannot dance in my lap. Number 3, I will allow bottle service, but it is a 2 sippy cup maximum. And finally, I will sing you a lullaby, but it won't be She's My Cherry Pie. Now, a couple hours later, I had to go to my real job, which was art sales. And art sales is one of those things where I'm constantly amazed at what people will spend their money on. I represented a guy for a while, you might remember him. He became famous for his t-shirts, "Boys are stupid, throw rocks at them." Yes? Anybody remember? So he decided to become a painter. And I sold paintings such as "Spandex is a privilege, not a right." That went for $7,000. Or "Fat kids are harder to kidnap." That sold for 10 grand. And I'll never forget the moment. There was a couple who came in buying a painting for their son's room. They spent 20 grand on a 6-foot by 8-foot painting that said, "I can fart the Star-Spangled Banner in 30 seconds." Please don't let my art history professors get wind of that. Thank you guys very much.